The judge's gavel slammed down, bang, and the entire courtroom froze. The next words out of his mouth would decide whether a decorated black Marine walked free or spent years behind bars for a crime he swore he didn't commit. The crowd leaned in, holding their breath, because no one knew what the truth really was, until it came crashing out in the most shocking way. Marcus Johnson had lived his whole life by one code: honor. A U.S. Marine decorated for his service, respected by his community. But none of that mattered on a cold Friday night when flashing red and blue lights suddenly surrounded him outside a gas station. Police stormed in, weapons drawn, yelling for him to get on the ground. Marcus complied, confused, calm, and disciplined like the Marine he was. But within minutes, he was in handcuffs. The charge? Armed robbery. Witnesses said the suspect wore a dark jacket, and Marcus just happened to be wearing one. That was all it took. News spread fast. Marine arrested. People whispered. Reporters swarmed. And inside the courtroom, prosecutors painted him as a violent criminal. To many, it looked like the end of his life as a free man. But Marcus sat silently at the defense table, steady as stone. He believed the truth would come out. It had to. His lawyer worked tirelessly, digging for every piece of evidence. And finally, she found it, the surveillance footage. The one thing that could clear his name. The day it played in court, tension was unbearable. Families leaned forward, reporters gripped their pens, and even the judge's eyes locked on the screen. Then there it was, the robber. A man shorter, slimmer, with a completely different build than Marcus. The difference was so obvious, the courtroom gasped. Some people even shook their heads in disbelief. The prosecutor stumbled, lost for words. And then the judge leaned forward, his voice firm, unshakable. This man does not belong in chains. He belongs in honor. Case dismissed. The silence shattered into thunderous applause. Marcus didn't cheer. He didn't break down. Instead, with tears in his eyes, he stood tall and saluted. A Marine's way of saying he fought his battle, and justice finally answered. Marcus's story proves that sometimes the biggest battles aren't fought overseas, they're fought right here, against injustice, prejudice, and doubt. But when truth comes out, it changes everything. What do you think? Was this justice truly served? Or just one victory in a much bigger fight? Share your thoughts below. This is Union Show, where real stories hit hard.